guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bri, this is Diana, this is Andy. Today we are going to be we're reacting to anonymous confessions that we found in various different places. And we each found a couple and we're just gonna react to them. I pretend to be happy, but I'm sad inside. I smell my hand after I put it into my belly button. I actually hate a few things, but I pretend to like them. I hate some people and sometimes think of how to kill them. There's a lot to unpack there. I was more taken aback by the
belly button.
I was more taken aback by the belly button. If your belly button has a smell, I'm a little bit concerned for you.
I gotta wash it.
Yeah, right. And if there's anything in your belly button, I'm still concerned because.
Ew. When I was in preschool, I punched a kid in the face on his birthday. After he had gotten head surgery, he deserved it, to be honest.
Okay, after head surgery and on his birthday is wild. That's wild. Because like
preschool?
right.
Take
like,
your toy?
No, but also like where's the I know that like kids that age don't have like a filter. But like I feel like they have to
remember
have, like,
it. That
too. Well, I mean he probably like got in trouble. Like his parents probably yelled at him. They probably still bring it up to this day. I would. Don't you have like more like emotional awareness where you can be like, you know, this kid, it's his birthday and he already has it rough because he just had head surgery. Like,
I wonder why he deserved it.
I want to know what he did to deserve that.
As a child, I hit my younger sister's head with a mallet. My parents rushed her to the hospital. She was 8 months old back then. So I just told my parents that she hit her head in the wall.
Oh my god.
They still don't know that it was me.
Wait, what's a mallet again?
Like a hammer, kind of?
Yeah, it's like...
But
like
flat. It's
Yeah, it's
flat
like
at the
flat on
end.
both sides.
It's like a cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of foul. And 8 months old? What is wrong with these children?
They need help.
One time, I don't know if anyone remembers the Pixel Chicks. They were like a little like dollhouse, but they were digital. They had like everything inside of it, like you could see through. Everything inside of it was like plastic, and then there was a digital like girl that like walked across the screen, and like would sit in front of things that were like behind the plastic. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, I hope someone knows what I'm talking about in here. These things were chunky, like they were big. And one time, my sister, I literally was sitting there, like it was unprovoked, but we were young. I was sitting there and unprovoked, it was big. She tossed it at my head and the corner of it like hit my head. It was like probably one of the worst feelings I've ever felt. And I had a little tiny bump on my head for like days afterward. I'm a 20-something adult who still occasionally wets the bed.
What?
I'm a 20-something adult who still occasionally wets the bed. It caused me to change my entire lifestyle in an effort to curb it. But despite all my efforts at trying to fix it, i.e. force myself to get up and urinate at night, limiting sugar, etc., it still happens. Like, I feel bad, but how does, like, your diet and, like, sugary beverages cause you to piss yourself while you're sleeping? Because, like, trust me, I drink a lot. Sorry this is offensive or, like, heartless, but, like, we drink a lot of sugary things. No? Like Capri Suns, soda.
I've been sharing a bed with a person.
Ew.
They wet the bed.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's definitely happened to someone. Like, I wonder, do you think that, like, some, like, twins share beds when they're younger? Or no?
Probably.
They probably, like, wet the bed and they're just rolling around in each other's piss.
Ew. Oh my god. Sometimes I'll take walks when it starts getting dark and I'll go through random neighborhoods and stand completely still for a while at random houses so people think I'm crazy, or I'll walk through the park and constantly look behind me and fidget so that people also think I'm crazy.
Oh my god.
Kind
I'd
of a fun
terrified.
activity.
It's pretty funny.
I feel like I'd be terrified if I was on the receiving end of that.
Just look outside your bedroom window.
You're just like...
staring at you.
So there was this one time I was actually left alone at their house and they still have like a house phone, and one of their neighbors like was calling like over and over, but no one was home, and I'm not gonna answer the house phone because it's not mine to answer. And I was sitting down here, and then I heard the voicemail, and it was a neighbor that was like, "Hi, Kathy. I don't know if you're home or not, but I just wanted to let you know that there's a man that's standing right outside of your house and staring directly into your window." And I was reading a book, and I was like, I nearly shit my pants. And I walked upstairs, and I was like, I don't know how close he is to the window. So I like crawled up the stairs. And then the front door has like a window that's kind of like frosted, I guess.
Oh, the front door?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I like looked out, and I saw like a figure, but you can't really see all that well. So then I crawled over to where the like front window is, and I looked outside, and sure enough, there was a man that was just like at the house, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do. So like, I called Andy, and he was the most unhelpful person. I called him, I was like, Andy. I was whispering. He was like, I can't hear you. And I was like, I can't talk loud.
How does that work?
Yeah. I was like, I can't talk loud. But there's literally a man standing outside of the house, staring at the front door and window. And he was like, huh? I was like, Andy, like, this is urgent. Like, there's someone outside. And he was like, okay, like, who is it? I was like, I don't know. But your neighbor called and left a message about a man sitting outside, and he's out there. And he was like, all right, well, did he see you? I was like, no. And he was like, all right, well, where's my dad? I was like, fuck if I know. And he was like, call him. I was like, okay. But sure enough, I'm like about to call Bob, and then he swerves into the driveway, and I see him staring at this guy, and he's like, and then he gets out of the car, and he's like, hey buddy, can I help you? And the guy just looks at him, and he's like, he literally goes, hello? And the guy just looks at him, and your dad was like, do you need help? And he was like, and your dad kind of just like, and then your neighbor, like the lady who called, her husband starts walking over, and it was just like this whole thing. And then I don't really know what happened, but like ambulances and like a police officer showed up, and I think he escaped from the hospital. I think that's what it was. I don't remember, but I think he escaped from the hospital. Anyway, it was a long story.
When I was 8 years old, me and my parents went to check into a hotel room, and they had big shampoo and conditioner bottles. I put a little bit of pee inside it and mixed it when we were checking out.
That's foul.
Wait, so like he left it for the next person?
I think.
Okay, at first I thought he did it to his parents.
The hotel never knew.
Well, obviously.
Wouldn't it smell?
No.
I mean, I guess if you're hydrated, probably not.
It's pretty foul.
That is pretty foul.
People need to find a hobby.
People need to find a hobby.
Imagine using shampoo that
Ew.
What happens to your hair though?
It gets in your eyes.
Andy. What happens though? Like when you use like a shampoo that has someone's piss in it?
I don't think like anything would happen.
It's acidic though.
Yeah, but you're washing it right off.
Yeah,
I guess
and it's
so.
like mixed with soap.
It's like diluted.
I guess. I used to beat kids at the ages 1 to 3 when I was about 10 or something. Then I acted all happy and as if I did nothing wrong in front of their parents. I was a fucked up child. I still am.
Seems like people have problems.
What was the?
He was 10 years old, beating up children from ages 1 to 3. I could never. I never understood that. There were a lot of situations like that in like elementary school, where like kids would just hit each other like over something stupid like a cookie or a snack, or like a snack trade went wrong, and somebody wanted someone's Gushers or like someone's like Ruffles, and then like they got into a brawl about it. Like it was always stupid things. Remember when like kids in elementary school would just randomly throw up?
Ew, guys.
Like I can pinpoint. I have like memories of specific people throwing up in class, but it was so random. But once you got past elementary school, it never happened again. And I find that to be odd.
One of the confessions I read, I didn't pick it, but they said that the teacher came up in their face and they had coffee breath.
Ew.
And then they thought it was so gross that they threw up in the teacher's face. And the teacher quit and never came back after.
I mean, there was a gym teacher we had that was also a health teacher. I don't know if that's like a universal thing where the gym teachers teach health, but that was a thing in our district. And his breath smelled horrid. And he would come up to you in health class if you had a question. He would like hands on either side of your desk and like lean in to answer your question, and it was like trying to get away from his breath. It was pretty awful.
I hated when like teachers used to help like the kid in front of you.
And their ass would be in your face.
So basically I have this friend, we can call her H. H and I were amazing friends until she decided to flirt with my boyfriend. After that, things started to get really bad between us, so then I seduced her father, and now her parents are getting a divorce.
Oh
I don't regret it at all.
People are psychotic.
I know, but how old are we that we're seducing the dad? That's what I want to know. And the fact that the dad like fell for it and then is divorcing his wife for his daughter's best friend is crazy. This one is actually insane, but I had to share it. It's a little bit brutal, so hopefully there's no kids on here. But I fantasized about putting my parents in a meat locker and turning the temperature to just about negative 273.15 degrees.
So exact.
When all the atoms are about to completely stop working. Okay, nerd. Then I think about cutting them on several places on their bodies and draining them of their blood, scraping their skin and choking them.
Okay, Icebox Killer.
Right. Ice Truck Killer.
Ice Truck Killer.
I sometimes also think about wetting a towel and wrapping it over their breathing holes.
Ew.
Just to make it feel like they're drowning. I get a feeling of bliss when I do. It's absolutely remarkable. It does wonders for me.
Why don't people like go on a jog? Like, I don't know, like go on a walk and don't do what the other guy did and just stare in the middle of the room.
I know, but like also like get a therapist maybe. Seek help. And why are you looking up?
Seek help.
Like, what? Seek help. Why are you looking up exactly what temperature to put a body in a freezer so that all the atoms stop working?
This is where Dexter arose from.
Someone definitely watched Dexter and like got too many ideas from it.
I used to pick my nose and eat my boogers when I was smaller. I still do. It's not as gross as people make it out to be. It actually tastes alright.
I don't know what it is. I feel like every kid picks their nose, right? Like that's what I just think of when I think of kids.
And
I'm
they
like,
put it on the walls.
They
in
do.
elementary school.
They
Oh my
do.
God.
And then the teachers were like, "Don't touch the walls, kids."
Ew.
You remember that?
Yes.
I actually remember like the wall, like the bathroom stall in elementary
Ew,
school had like
guys.
flares on.
You guys are like foul.
Kids pick their nose. I don't know what it is. The fascination with shoving fingers in places where they shouldn't be. I don't know. There was this one girl in my class that used to I used to watch her because she sat next to me, and she would go like this. She would put her finger in and then cover like this,
Ew.
so that it like looked like she was just sitting there like this. But she like the problem is that sometimes her fingers would break and you would just see the pinky like just
Ew.
sticking in there.
Ew.
I was like honestly good tactic though. Like I can kind of like get behind that one. Like okay, she put a lot of thought into that. Like a lot of thought into that. She was like, let's make this a little bit like mysterious. But she like kind of would go at it for a little bit too long, and then like people start to wonder like why you're sitting there like this, like what are you doing? I saw a TikTok the other day where someone said that they like completely like rip ass in a grocery store, like but they fart like
Ew.
into the aisle and then run away. So then everyone in the aisle is like
Ew.
did you just text me?
No.
That's you, is it not? You didn't just text me, right?
No, my hands have been rolled into my...
Thank you guys for watching this week's
Thanks, guys.
short.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this week's short video. We will see you next Tuesday.